I tell you what, it's an hanging day today in Manchester, but we're training and my whoop recovery scores are 93%. Now that is a very, very rare occasion. So we're going to celebrate with a session that's going to get me back down in the red zone. It's what 7 hours of sleep does.
Right, let me talk you through this session. Oh my days. So, it was a group of 4 and you're in pairs. Let me give you a rundown of what you've got to do. So, it's 180, 60, 40, 20. Split up with a star. The star means you've got to do a 1,000-meter bike in between each one of the rounds. So, we started on 100. In your pair, you've got to do 100 calories on the ski and then 10 sled pushes, 100 hang power cleans, and then 100 burpee bar touches. Everything is split between you. And then you do the same thing, but 100 on the row, and then the sled push, the hang power cleans, the burpee bar touches, and then 100 on the echo bike, and then again, 10 sled pushes, 100 power cleans, and 100 burpee bar touches. Now, this first round took us 40 minutes alone. So as you can tell, we didn't get through majority of the session. So we finished on the 100 and the 80. Because that would have took us about 2 hours to do. We had 150 burpees done each by the end of the first round. Now, I know that is going to kill me off for the rest of the week. The thing I like most about these sessions is I'd never do something like this by myself. So having people around me that are similar level of fitness and are just as sick as me to do sessions like this is good. It spurs you on, it's motivating. And honestly, I'd never turn up to the gym thinking I'd do something like this by myself. No way. Most of it didn't get done. The finisher didn't get done. And it still took an hour and 20. So, we'll see how the body reacts to it in the days to come. I'm sure it's not going to be good.
Wow. Now that was dreadful. Jesus.
30. 1 sec.
Jesus. When I say I fit my training around my coaching, training finished about 20 minutes ago. Flew home, got some French toast and a meal prep, and we are off to coaching. Typical Manchester weather today, I'm telling you. But 4 hours of coaching to finish the day. We finish at 8:30 today. Hopefully get a good night's sleep, and we're ready to go again tomorrow.
It's currently 20 past 10 at night. I'm still not over today's session. Honestly, the breakdown of it, I think we done 150 burpees and we weren't even done with the first round. Now, see how I feel tomorrow. Let's have a look at whoop. So we've got a 13.5 strain. I've had 7.5 hours sleep and my recovery was 93% today, which is very good. The one thing that is letting me down is it does come to like 10, half 10 at night and I'm just struggling to get to sleep and I've got to be up at 5 AM and that's one thing I've been consciously working on for the past, I think, since the start of October. Just trying to get more sleep, trying to get better sleep, trying to be more consistent with my, sleep and wake times, and it's improving, it's getting better. But again, these results from Whoop, from Garmin, at the end of the day, it's just a watch on your wrist. There's days where I wake up and I feel great and I look at my Whoop and it's not so great. It's a shit recovery score or my sleep's been poor, but I still get to the gym, I still do my session, I perform very, very well. And then on the other hand, there's days where Whoop's telling me I feel great. I'm in the green for recovery, it's 90% recovery, and I get to the gym, I train, and the session weren't great, and I was, feeling fatigued, feeling tired. So again, take these kind of results off these devices as, just a given. Take it with a pinch of salt. Don't always 100% believe in it and base your training around it.
We're back. It's Tuesday. Just having some rice cakes and some Weetabix. We've got a double day today. We're training at 1:30 and then we're training at 6:30. So getting as much fuel down me as possible, plenty of carbs in and around training. And I'm not really looking forward to it because my body is dead from yesterday, dead from that session. I feel disgusting.
So, just en route to a session. We've got a 60-minute rolling clock. Now, feel fucked. Can't lie, I do feel very, very fatigued. And hopefully this makes me feel better. Session's gonna be on the screen now. Have a look at it. Pretty disgusting. So, there's 3 of us that are doing it, and basically you're on the bike together, then everyone's got an AMRAP each. And there's basically 6 lots of 10-minute kind of stations. So you're spending 30 minutes on the bike in total, and then you've got 3 AMRAPs that are 10 minutes long each. And that's going to be the first session of today, and we're back for more at about 7 o'clock.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways.
Session done. That was hanging. I feel like yesterday's training just absolutely killed me off for today. But another box ticked off. We've trained.
This one's actually one of my favourite sessions to do. It's a 30-minute EMOM. The first minute's 10 dumbbell bench presses, the second minute is 10 barbell deadlifts, and the third minute is 20 wall balls. A lot of volume, very, very tough on the legs, and I will sometimes mix it up. So the other variation to this is obviously 10 shoulder presses, 10 squats, and 20 wall balls. And the goal of these sessions is to condition the legs for things like the wall balls, the lunges, and the sleds in the Hyrox.
That was hanging. Ready to scran now. Carbs and protein. 2 sessions done today. Wonder what the recovery score is going to be like tomorrow, but let me tuck into this in peace. Just making a bit of breakfast. These are absolutely essential, man. Dates with peanut butter. Now if you can make it crunchy peanut butter as well, oh my goodness me. Got to get fueled up for another heavy day of training.
Just before we get started,
Ketchup definitely belongs on eggs. We've got 2 sourdough pieces of toast, 3 scrambled eggs, got 5 dates with some peanut butter and a glass of orange juice. Now this is I'd say my first meal of the day. I had a little snack at 5 AM, which was a jam bagel, and I'll have another one again after this when I get hungry. Essential, don't underfuel yourself. Always make sure you're hitting your protein, you're getting your carbs in. I mean, at the minute I'm on just over 550 grams of carbs a day, and I'm still managing to stay fairly lean, but most of that fuel is spent up whilst training. So what I'm doing, I know is working because I'm not putting on weight, I'm staying in great shape, and I'm getting the most out of my training sessions. Miserable one today, absolutely miserable. On the way down to Stoke to get some content. Now, I would be chatting shit if I said my body is not aching today. I am in absolute agony. So again, a clever decision based on what I'm feeling right now and what I want to achieve in the long run. There's no point in burning myself out right now. I've got nothing on. It's Christmas in a week and a day. It's Christmas in 8 days. There's no point in injuring myself, burning myself out, or doing some mad session just for the sake of I've trained hard today. So more likely than not, I'm going to go and get this content out the way. I'm going to get myself over to the gym and I'm just going to do a steady cycle or swim between, 30 to 45 minutes and just a stretch, and then just 10 minutes working on my weak areas. On the cards though, we've just booked it this morning, a Hyrox in Katowice, which is a city in Poland, not far from where I am from. So we'll be flying out on the 19th of Feb, and my race is in the evening on the Saturday, which is the 20th of Feb, and that's most likely going to be my first pro race. So we have got around 2 months to be preparing for it. Going to be more than ready once the time comes round. Buzzing for it though, really excited for it, honestly. And then we've obviously got Warsaw, so we're going back to Poland again. I'm in Poland in a week as well. 3 trips to Poland in the space of 4 months. Looking forward to it. Not looking forward to the first pro race though. Jesus, them sleds are gonna kill me.
You get the same structure and guidance as my one-to-one programs, but with the energy of training alongside like-minded people that are chasing their own goals.
En route to the gym, we've decided on a 30-minute cycle. So it's going to be 30-minute bike erg, bit of work on the calves, bit of work on the hips, some core, sit in the sauna. And if you don't know about Buzzrocks, I'm working in Salford today, so I'm going to stop off at Buzzrocks. Whew, get a bit of jerk chicken, 4th coffee of the day. Today's a tough day, man. But whatever training I've done on Monday and Tuesday, it's ripped me off big time.
Again, let me talk you through this session. I wasn't feeling too great, so we're just starting off with a 30-minute cycle, and then we're working through some heavy calf loading. So it's an isometric hold of a double calf raise, and then moving on to the glute abduction and adduction, working on the glutes and the groins, and then we finished off the session with some mobility and stretching.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping at...
If you don't know about Buzzrocks, yeah, get to know, man. He had no jerk chicken. Got a dumpling. Listen, whenever I'm feeling like shit, yeah, I just get myself to one of these places, get carved up, and we're ready to hit training tomorrow. So, on the cards for session 1 today, we've got a 55-minute 3-man chipper. So it's 5 lots of 11 minutes, and some of the stations are pretty naughty. You're going to see the session on screen now. Now, have a little read through that. Tasty one to say the least.
Let me talk you guys through this session. You're in a team of 3 and you've got 5 lots of 11-minute stations. Each station has to be completed in 11 minutes. And how it works is one of the 3 is always on either the run, the row, the bike, the ski or the echo. And you're constantly chipping away at that distance, whilst the other 2 chip away at the stations. So, for example, you've got 100 burpees, 75 kettlebell swings, and then 50 burpee box jump overs.
Just a little warm-up set on the 80. Nice little 100 though. And that is yet another session done for the week. A full body strength. I'm just getting on with some editing. But yeah, on top of obviously all the cardio that I'm doing, obviously my running's taking a bit of a back step from my running, but all the circuits, all the sort of hybrid training, whatever you want to call it, that does burn a lot of energy and a lot of calories. My strength is still there, and it's very, very important because, of course, it's a running race, but you still have to be strong. Them sleds are heavy, man. Them sleds are not fun. So the strength still has to be there, and it's good to see some, 110 kg bench today. We had some weighted pull-ups. Lunges are feeling good. Done tricep dips. So I am where I want to be at the minute, and then hopefully no niggles come Sunday. We start off a 16-week running block, and come kind of early on into the next year, everything is just bang on and we can just hit race after race after race. The goal is to do a race a month next year. And at the minute, I've got Manchester in January, I've got Katowice, which is in Poland, in February, I've got Glasgow in March, and I've got Warsaw, which is in Poland, in April. So obviously May will be the last kind of month before there's a little bit of break in the season. So I want to do Berlin again in May, and then we reset over the summer.